Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 16. Now off screen I did a lot. There were a lot of side quests available at this point in time. Helped Martha, helped pretty much everyone. The biggest story event was helping the Crimson Chocobos up in... where was it? Was it over here? Yeah, in Boklad. A bunch of people had found, or the bearers we saved had been attacked. The village had been attacked by some Akashic as well as a dragon, the Akashic dragon. Went there to help out. Unfortunately, due to the dragon, hold on. Theo, who was there trying to protect the bearers and get them out safely, as well as help fight off the monsters, was attacked by the dragon and was stuck in an ether flood. Now, bearers and even to a lesser degree dominants aren't immune, I guess, to the effects of the ether flood. They can become Akashic. Bearers are probably immune to it. But, not bearers, dominants probably are. But bearers aren't. And Theo, unfortunately, got corrupted and became Akashic. However, he did something we haven't seen yet. He was able to hold off the infection long enough to keep his wits about him, realize what was going on, realize he was a danger to his sister and to everyone else, and he put an end to that threat. Let's use that phrase. So yeah, that was pretty sad. We also found out that the Desert Hare, Lubor, I think his name was also a bearer. He tried to protect the people of Dalamil, and in doing so accidentally revealed his abilities. And they instantly, like on a freaking dime, turned on him. Like, you're a bearer, how can we trust you? You lied to us. So he decided to leave to spare the city's infighting because they did not have time for that BS. They're being attacked by bandits and Akashics, so he left. Yeah. And Martha, up at Martha's Rest, the bearers at Eastpool were being attacked by Akashic, but they were kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Not very wanting to defend it because it's just more crap in their life. They've been through everything. It's like, oh, I guess even the gods doesn't want us to have our own place. We managed to convince them to fight, and now they are fighting properly to keep their place in Eastpool. So yeah. I also, as you can tell, got a new sword. It is the Ragnarok, which is the best sword currently. It actually gave me a plus 50 to my attack from the last weapon I had, I believe. Let's see. Icebrand. Plus 25. I also have the recipe to create the quote-unquote ultimate weapon, but it requires some more materials to make. Let me see if I can get that real quickly. Oop. I did this by helping out Blackthorn with his problem. His town was under attack, so we helped him out with that. There it is. Gutu Dromgun. I don't know what that means. According to that, it's Twilight of the Gods, which could be, I guess. Gotter. Yeah. Gott is basically God in German. Gotter Dromrung. Yeah, that could be it, I guess. Some of the words are proper, at least. I don't know German. I don't know Nordic, so. But I need one more Orichalcum. I got 2 from 2 S-rank missions I've done. I need 2 Dork Steel. No clue where to get that. And 1 Primitive Battlehorn. No clue where to get that. Those are obviously hunts, though, so Getting that will give us the ultimate weapon of the base game. There is an ultimate weapon, but it is in New Game Plus, or Final Fantasy mode as it's called, which is basically us going through the game again with all of our equipment and levels and stats and everything from this game, but all the enemies are jacked up. Like, enemies start at around level 40, which is our current level. So yeah. I also did some side quests. We got the max potion belt capacity. And I think that's it. So let's just go. Let's get this story started.
How do you
or continued.
split the sea?
Boop.
How are you feeling, Joshua? Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Jeez. There was another thing I did do. Ooh, what was that? Hold on. Oh, I saw something over here. Huh. I talked to the Undying, and they actually had a bunch of stuff. Or they're looking into Ultima as well. What hunts do we have? S rank. That'd give me the 3, but I still need the darkness stuff. Alright, don't need to worry about that too much. I do have a missive. Let's go do the missive real quickly.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Oop, go around. There we go.
Come back.
Not there.
The stew's awfully thin.
Alright, what we got? Thanks, Otto. You could have just told me. That's where was Yota? I saw her talking. Is Yota? It is. But yeah, the Undying are kind of fanatical, willing to sacrifice themselves for any order given by the Phoenix, which is all kinds of messed up.
I still say it were a compliment.
Say it all. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
That's what I was gonna say. If they're expecting us from the freaking main port, or any of the main ports, go to one of the ones that's not main. Like, go to the freaking, Blighted Soil and go through there. It's not like it's impossible to travel through here. We did up here a little bit. It's just a little bit more difficult because we can't use magic. That's about it. But that's never really been a problem to us. We hack and slash quite often.
I have no reason to assume. Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Interesting. That's a good point.
Mid said I can ride the
If we're looking for ancient information, best place to go to an ancient culture. And temples and stuff.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
So much talking, jeez. Oh, let's go talk to Otto. Alright, Otto, what do you need?
How do you split the sea?
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Alright, let's land. There's actually a few things in Waylude that we can get that I want. One actually might be a sword stronger than Ragnarok. Possibly.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Why not just tell him? She told me to take it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it. I actually tried to turn her down, and she's like, no, take it. And then you can take my icon. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. Alright, footfalls in Ash. So can I fast travel out of here still? Wunderbar. Alright, if memory serves, up over here is what I'm trying to get to.
Wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Oh yeah, totally.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
So, I think... Oops, sorry.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
I think I'm understanding Barnabas's viewpoint here. We are a country at war. He has the power of a war god. Or icon. He's trying to stop wars through a stupid way. By making everyone equal and unable to, you know, want to fight. I get a feeling his mother died due to war and whatnot, which is the reason why Ultima took her form. That or some weird edible thing going on. Let's do it.
I knew I smelled something.
I did switch over, get rid of Bahamut, switch back to Phoenix, because I was tired of accidentally triggering Mega Flare every time I went to a dodge. But I do have Shiva equipped, so I can do that. And I can quick track with this. Nice. My current setup is also Heat Wave, Blizzard something, the Shockwave attack, Diamond Dust, and Giga Flare. Ice Age. There we go. Gives me some good control, crowd control. Ow. Come on. It's also very thematic, too. Joshua's icon and Jill's icon. Let's go. Meant to use Giga Flare, but hey, that works too. Frozen. Nice, Josh. Oh yeah, definitely liking this flow better. Always love the quick combats. No. Found out, by the way, what the hell did I just do? That Great Grigor is actually the name of the goddess. That sounds like a guy's name, but yeah, okay, sure. Or a masculine name, I should say. There we go. So it kind of caught me off guard when I found that out. Alright, door's open.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Usually am. Alright, there is something down here. I'm assuming this is gonna be where a hunt's gonna be. we get torch bug? No, we don't need it. I know it's not what it's called, but that's what I call it.
Aye, aye.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is
Just
so
engage
old,
with them.
It's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
I do find it interesting as well. I kind of realized this as they were talking. We've only seen 2 actual Wayluters outside of some soldiers. That is Barnabas and Slipnir. And Slipnir isn't even a Wayluter.
Ugh, this place reeks like a morble's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
How do you know what a Warble's asshole smells like? You. Nope. There we go. Steam mud crab. Actually, it's pretty good. Alright, where are we at? There it is. Down to the right. Are those adamantoids? Oh, just piss off. That's the adamantoids. Lovely. Nice. We just tag that entrance. There we go. Alright. Pull. Hi. There. I think that's the one I'm looking for. It is, cool. Chronolith of Rhea. Who's this one? Shiva. No. But this is what we want. The Masamune. So the Masamune, I'm gonna mention this every time it pops up because it's actually a pretty interesting story. The Masamune is an actual sword, in real mythology, not mythology, in actual real world. It was created by the blacksmith Masamune Dato. He is a feudal era blacksmith, or was, who created some of the best swords in history. Or at least in Japan. I don't know about blacksmiths. It is believed that his rival Murasame created equally good swords as well. However, there were a difference between philosophies and how the swords were created. To test the theory, Masamune and Murasame went to a river. Each put their best blade into the river and waited till a leaf grazed across the blade. Masamune's a leaf drifted down, went over Masamune's blade, went on its way. Murasame, his blade had a leaf brush against it and was cut in half instantly. Murasame said that this was proof that his swords were superior to Masamune because it cut the leaf without a problem. And Masamune said, "My blades are better because it did not cut a blade. It did not cut something I did not want it to." It's different philosophies. Murasame's his blades were believed to be so bloodthirsty that you could not sheathe the blade until it drew blood. Obviously, bullshit. But the fun fact is neither of them lived in the same time period. Like they've never heard of each other pretty much. However, if you go to I can't think of the museum's name off the top of my head. I think it's in Kyoto. Might be in Tokyo. But if you go to a historical museum in Japan, one of those two places, probably Kyoto, you can find one of Masamune's remaining swords. It is a national treasure, pretty much. All right. So Ragnarok's better. The blade is actually this is our only real katana in the game. It's a really nice sword. It is the best weapon in the game until you get Ragnarok. And because I did the quest line to get Ragnarok early, I got it. So let's take a look at it though. Oof. I like it. I'm actually put that on as the cosmetic for a bit. But yeah, that is the story of Masamune and Murasame. It is believed that Masamune's swords are more spiritual, while Murasame's are more deadly. And yes, it is also the sword that Sephiroth uses in what you calls it? Final Fantasy VII. Let's just try and get past these guys. And get to the village so we can call it a checkpoint. But, from what I've heard, this area is a great place to level grind late game. We don't have the build because we need Odin to do it properly, to do it quickly I should say. But we can spend a lot of time here just level grinding, which I may do off screen. We'll see.
No mistakes.
Nuke the area.
It's over.
Dodge, 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 dodge. Blue triple. Or truffle. Whatever. Freeze. I'm curious if I can actually counter that. I can counter lightning or Thundaga, so maybe. Or Raiton at least. Don't care. No, I can't. Unless it takes really good timing. Come on. Yeah, I couldn't get the timing right. If there is a timing to it. So, oh well. Yeah, let's do some AP. Alright, let's go around the outside. Screw it. Just keep going. That's a big bridge.
Oh, much breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Woof. Woof. I just get the cutscene procs, and I'm stuck here for like three days. Can I fetch up out? I can. Cool.
That must be Aistla.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap.
Alright, let's do it.
No quarter.
Jeez. I'll do. Keep going. Come on. Oh, more. Lovely.
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
A question for later, Gap.
Probably.
Blizzard!
Keep going. Keep going. Aha! She got in the back. That's interesting. More?
Here they come!
Jeebus. You.
It's over. All right.
You. There we go. There we go. Ah. You. And you. Jeebus.
I don't want to die here, Clive. Then don't.
Fair enough. Let's go this guy first. Come on. Ow. Nope. Let's get that damage up. Roar! Oh, lordy. Thought the little wyvern was the bug guy. Apparently not.
It isn't over yet. Of course it bloody isn't.
Ow.
Well done.
More!
Nice try.
Ow.
Slow.
Ow. Back into the fray. Stop, stop. Come on. Let's just go primed. Semi-primed. Oh, Torgo evolved. Nice. There we go. Break that as much as I can. Keep it going. Forward. That's a good one. Jeebus.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck. Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No! Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
That was horrifying. That was absolutely horrifying. Just turning and seeing Odin. Like, alright, I did see a checkpoint during the cutscene. There it is.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Alright, so we're gonna call it here because fuck. But we have a new checkpoint now, at least, which is great. I'll see you guys next time. We will continue on from wherever I leave off. I'm gonna head back to base. See if I can get some new stuff. Do side quests. And all that fun stuff. So, I'll see you guys next time. But till then, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.